Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. One thing that I can tell you that my enemies did coming at me, coming for me, discrediting me, abusing me, all those nasty things. One thing I can tell you that they did was, or rather, not that they did, but that they somewhat assisted in doing. And this is not giving them full credit for it. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of anybody that they send. I'm not intimidated. And I can't really say that I ever was intimidated by anybody. But let me put it this way. I know who has total control, full and total control. And when I think back on some of these individuals that believed that they had control, and whatever control they thought that they had, they actually abused it. Whatever power or position that they had, they abused it. They misused it. They didn't use it in the right way. So when I think back on certain individuals that in a way helped me to no longer be afraid or scared of anybody or really anything, I think of the one that has total power and control over this entire world that we live in, and how he is going to make those that had a smidgen of power and authority in whatever position or title or whatever witchcraft that they were using, he's going to make those people scared and afraid when he deals with them. And that person that has total control and power is God. Remember, God casted the devil out of heaven. God casted the devil out of heaven. The devil was created by God. So the devil works for God. So the devil that is out in this playground of 3D reality, that is using different people to accomplish his goals, already knows that God is the utmost total powerful over this entire world, including him. So the devil knows this, even though he may not like it, even though he's trying to be like God. He thought he was God until God casted him out of heaven and let him know and reminded him, no, you're not God. But see, among men, the devil can play in the minds of people and make them think that they have some kind of power and control by giving them a position within a corporation or a business, or giving them a certain lifestyle that they desire, until it's taken away from them. And that's when a lot of these people become scared, is when they start losing all the things that they got the wrong way. When they start losing those things. See, they don't realize that how you got it is how you lose it. So if you were never supposed to receive it, but you wanted it, and so you decided you were going to steal it, or you were going to manipulate your way into getting it, it's going to be taken away from you in the same manner and or worse than how you got it. So I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait for God to give me what it is that I desire. I'd rather wait for God to put me in a position where he wants me to be, where he can use me, versus trying to get into a position where I'm going to be making the most money so I can go out and buy whatever I want and then treat people and subject other people to harsh mistreatment. That's not me. But that's a lot of people out here in this world. So if I were in their position, and I'm thankful that I'm not, I would be scared. I would be worried about when my downfall is going to happen, when I'm going to start losing things. That's me. That's not them. Because a lot of those individuals, they think that it's never going to end. They believe and they think they're always going to be high up, above others, respected, liked, admired, making money, able to do this, that, and the other, and treat other people harshly, and that there not be any consequence. And that's a lie. That's a lie. So I would be scared of Father God, the one that can literally destroy establishments, businesses. And what you're even seeing right now going on in the world today with a lot of these businesses and corporations, they're showing you how greedy these businesses are. They're getting rid of their manpower. They're getting rid of their staff. They're deleting thousands of jobs. And they don't care that those people that are losing their jobs are not going to be able to support themselves, their families, survive, and thrive. But I will also say that there are some people within that mix that were using their positions for wicked and evil. It all falls down when it's built on a faulty foundation. It all falls down, crumbles. And just because someone may have the ability to engage in wicked, manipulative, evil behaviors in order for their agenda in somebody else's life to go a certain way, it's not going to last. A lot of it is not even going to hold up the way that they expect and think it's going to. Yeah. So, I'm going to continue to do what God has called me to do at this stage in time in my life, which is actually very different from what I'm used to doing. Because God's got it all worked out. He's the one in total control. Not the devil, not his minions, but God. So whatever these individuals expected and or wanted to happen and or occur in my life, so that they would feel as if they had some kind of power and authority over my destiny and what it is that I'm supposed to be doing in this world on behalf of God, whatever those people engaged in, I know that none of it is going to work. Not the way that they expected it to. I'm still here. And for some of these individuals, they expected me to be dead long ago. And I'm still here. It's time for a lot of individuals to come over to God's side. And one way or another, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. Yeah. So, a lot of people are falling to their knees in prayer and asking God not only for forgiveness, but asking God to turn things around in their lives. But I'm going to tell you, it's not going to happen overnight for these people, because some of these individuals we're turning things in the negative way for others for years. So why would God turn your situation around like that when you have been subjecting other people to go through trials, tribulations, loss, despair, sadness, anger for years? You have to go through the same things that you put others through. Remember what I said? How you got it is how you're going to end up losing it. How you gave it, and or rather, what goes around, comes around right back to you. So whatever you gave to somebody else, it's got to come back around to you, and you got to go through that same thing. A lot of people don't want to deal with that, but that's the truth. And it's time for a lot of people to start receiving what they've been putting out for years, what they've put others through for years. It's time for them to start having to go through that as well and experience it firsthand and realize and understand why you should never engage in those behaviors to begin with. Okay? Gotta go.